In the Democratic Republic of the Congo, 3 young chimpanzees have been abducted from a sanctuary, DRC. On September 9, kidnappers broke into the J.A.C.K chimpanzee sanctuary in Lubumbashi during the night and kidnapped the chimpanzees. The sanctuary, which is home to more than 100 animals, collaborates with law enforcement to halt the illegal trafficking in chimpanzees. Orphan chimpanzees and monkeys are brought to the refuge by DRC environment officials so that they can be treated and eventually released back into the wild. César, Hussein, and Monga, 3 young chimpanzees at the sanctuary who were all saved earlier this year, are now being held captive in what is said to be the first instance of its type. Frank Chantereau, the creator of the J.A.C.K sanctuary, told CNN that this was the first instance in history of newborn apes being taken for ransom. Chantereau's wife received a terrible video of the monkeys being kept prisoner following the abduction. A newborn chimpanzee's wrists are tied over their head in the video, which J.A.C.K posted on Twitter. The other 2 infant chimpanzees are seen scrambling to find cover in a corner of the concrete chamber. The ransom demands were sent together with the video by the kidnappers. They said they were going to abduct my kids since they were scheduled to come on vacation here, the woman said. But when they didn't, the kidnappers held these 3 infants captive and demanded a hefty ransom. But when they didn't show up, the kidnappers held these 3 infants hostage and wanted a sizable ransom from us, according to Chantereau. Chantereau informed the media that paying the ransom is impossible. You need to understand that if we go their way, they very well may do it again in 2 months, and we also have no assurance that they would return the kid to us, he said. Not only do we not have the money. There are 23 sanctuaries doing this across the continent. We need to be very careful because if we pay the ransom, it may create a precedent and give others ideas, Chantereau continued. A representative for the DR Congo's Environment Ministry supported Chantereau's decision to forego payment. An official from the DR Congo's Environment Ministry acknowledged the investigation to find the kidnappers is still underway and supported Chantereau's decision to refuse to pay the ransom. Sanctuary owners fear that the exotic animal trade will lead to more such kidnappings. The illegal trade in chimpanzees is fueled by wealthy buyers who keep them captive in their homes.